Yeah.
Grand rising to everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday for those people who celebrate Fridays because it's the beginning of the weekend. Thank you for being here. So happy to have you all. It's day 3 of our meditation series, or meditation for protection of both Cuba and Jamaica and its peoples and its land. Since yesterday, I realized that we can't just limit our protection meditation to Jamaica and Cuba, because I saw a very interesting clip that said that over 900 oceanic sensors are being removed from oceans all over the world. These are the sensors that monitor temperature of the oceans, atmospheric temperatures, and any kind of chemical change or temperature change in the waters, and were deployed as part of the early warning system of the planet. They were deployed in 2016. They're supposed to stay for 25 years. They are being removed during the course of this week. I don't know if you don't think that's very odd timing. Welcome. Thank you, Tonya, for being here. Thank you, Hathara, for being here. I didn't even say good morning to you guys because I'm trying to cram everything into everything. So forgive me. And how are you, Tonya?
Well, I am here. I am present. I am ready. I
I
am
see
great.
this. I see this. And you, Hathara?
I the same. I'm here. I'm present.
Yes, excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. And I want to just take the opportunity to properly introduce Hathora to everyone here. You might be wondering, okay, who is that lady? Well, as everyone here knows, I have the Heaven on Earth community, and I began a New Earth leadership training in February. It ends this month, culminating with the summer solstice. And what we want to do, or what we are doing, is preparing New Earth leaders. And so Hathara has been doing her own podcast every Sunday, and she's also a body talk practitioner. And body talk is one of my favorite protocols. It's one of the protocols that impact the consciousness matrix. So it really does help a lot with emotional, spiritual, mental challenges that you might be having, as well as physical imbalances that you are having in your body. So I highly recommend that you try to get a body talk session if you need one. But Thora, would you like to just give them an idea of how your New Earth leadership training has been going?
It's been going really, really well. I really love you started off with how simply the breath is. I won't give away too much because, the new cohort is going to have to learn. And everybody has their own experience. But I think when it comes to healing, we forget about the simple things. And what I love about the course is, as much as you go deep into the energy work and understanding, um, the breath work and how you opened up with the breath work is so vital, because the life of anything, the death of everything is shifted through the breath.
Yes.
So that I was sold from the first course. And then the second thing that I would say is, I'm about the we and the us, not the me and the I. So the fact that you bring in um, Tonya, Rohan, and a few other practitioners, um, again, that is a pleasure to experience.
Yes, it is a
Mhm.
wonderful community that we have. And guys, I'm sorry that I can't just put it on YouTube. You guys, you know what happens when you put too much on YouTube. You get censored, you get watched, you get attacked, and we don't need that kind of resistance. So here we are. The next cohort will start in July. So guys, get ready for that. Um, and so we dive right into this morning's meditation. We are getting ready to anchor in the light. And I found it very interesting that the day that we started, which is Wednesday, a whole barrage of solar flares and coronal mass ejections began, and there has been unreal spikes in the Schumann's resonance. As we speak, there is a solar storm, a geomagnetic storm, and a great possibility that we can have auroras really far south towards the equator. So it feels like the sun is supporting the work that we are doing here in the spiritual realm. Okay? So I just want us to get into that mode for anchoring. They anchor warships, we anchor light. Every time you anchor light, you're telling Mother Earth, I'm here. And Mother Earth says, oh, my child, you are here. Every time you go into the silence and expand your field, you're not only creating a field of protection for yourself, but for your home, your family, your neighborhood, and your community. So thank you for stepping into that role every morning this week. And thank you for stepping into the role of anchoring the light, because Mother Earth recognizes you and will offer you protection when she decides to act up, because she is doing her thing to cleanse herself. And with that being said, I welcome everyone from all over the world. I can't see your names yet because my device is not allowing me. But welcome, you know who you are. I kind of suspect who is here, but I don't want to call your names until I see them. So I'm going to allow Tonya to do her introspections, her reflection, and the breath work, and then we hand over to Hathra. I'm sure that Rohan will come in, and if you start to feel hot, you will know what is happening. He is clearing. All right. Over to you, Tonya.
Okay, thank you, Paula. And I just want to welcome everyone back as well as we jump right in. This is another important day here within our community group. And so, as Paula said, we're opening this to everyone to really join us in this meditation, to join us in just bringing our energy towards peace, right? Towards love and peace. And it's that love and peace that creates our protection, believe it or not, because wherever we go, we carry that love and that peace with us. That is our armor. And so, for those of you who were on our meditation live or may have listened to the recording from yesterday, I spoke about a story about some boat travelers, and you may recall. But I just want to continue along. So consider this little snippet a part two of yesterday. And just to say that it's relevant to be aware that the traveler that was awoken by those that were fearful of the storm said two things. Two, and both were questions, actually. Well, no, actually, one was a question, one was a declaration. Let me get that correct. Um, the first question was, why are you so afraid? And the declaration was, peace be still. And can I invite you to look at that from a different view, perhaps, than what has been traditionally spoken about for so long? Knowing that what we're looking at really is created from a consensus reality. So, as we know, where energy and attention goes, energy flows. And what we focus on becomes our reality. And so, can I just invite you to consider that perhaps what was declared may not have been directed toward the storm itself, because the storm was but a reflection of what may have been the consensus reality of those that were afraid, where they essentially created the storm from their own fear. And so this is why we offer you the invitation repeatedly to let go of fear and embrace love and know that you are created from love and that fear is an adulteration of that love. So, is there really a need to rebuke the reflection? Or perhaps we can look inward at what we are thinking and feeling and speaking. And how are we moving? Are our thoughts, words, and deeds aligned with one vibration or another? Or does it fluctuate? This is the work, the introspective work that we invite everyone to do. To look at our foundation, to look at what we know, what we believe, what we feel, rather than give our attention to what is happening externally in the physical 3D realm, which is always temporary and subject to change, to manipulation. What is truth? What is real? And so, as we come into the stillness of this moment, I invite you to be present here and now, knowing that right now, right here, wherever you are safe. You are divinely protected and guided, and you are not alone. And can we just take a few deep breaths together? I'm not even going to count. I'm just going to invite you to move with your own breath. Notice your breath, your unique signature of life force energy. The only thing I would suggest is that you take deep inhales. And as you inhale, visualize yourself inhaling peace and love and nourishment, along with the oxygen, of course. But everything your body needs, everything your soul lives for, that breath that was freely given. And as you exhale, we're letting go easily and peacefully, releasing any doubts, fears, concerns, worries, anxieties, waste products of this biological process we call breathing, right? That's our signal from life, from consciousness, from the divine to let go. So, as easily as you inhale, notice it, feel it filling your nose, your throat, your chest, your abdomen, all the way through to your extremity tips, and releasing it with an exhale, a sigh through your mouth, through your nose. We breathe through our skin. There's an entire chemical and anatomical and biological process taking place with every inhale and exhale. As within, so without. As above, so below. I say to you today, let go of the fear. Be open to love. Walk in peace. Be still and know. Ashe, thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Tonya. Always, always on point. Someone said to me when I said we're going to do these meditations, this is a spiritual war. And someone said, yeah, and our weapon is love. So I'm like, all right, this is confirmation. So this is it. We go in peace. We go in love. We remove the fear. I want you to continue breathing very deeply and intentionally. Remember I said on the first morning that we were going to with our breath work and silence at the end of the going towards the end of the meditation, that we want to visualize our biofield, our energy field, our aura extending out 11 feet on the first day. On the second day, 22 feet out. And today is the third day. We want to visualize our aura extending out 33 feet. We do that when we bring in the cosmic light, the heavenly light from our sun, our central sun, and our great central sun. And with every breath, we allow this cosmic light to fill our aura like a balloon. So with every breath you take in and breathe out, visualize your energy field extending out larger and larger and larger. Handing over to Hathara, and immediately after Hathara, we're going to do just silence, synchronized breathing and silence. Over to you, Hathara.
Thank you, Paula. So I've been clearly guided to support today's work by just doing some clearing and rooting of the root chakra. So this is, I'm going to say some statements. You're going to breathe. I'm going to do a quantum breath. So you're going to see me breathe a little bit differently, but everybody else can breathe as normal. So the root chakra, we're going to focus. I am willing. We release from our mind, body, spirit, and emotion, anger. Take a breath. We release from our mind, body, spirit, and emotion, regret, sacrifice, fear, feelings of dying, feelings that we need to make amends. Take a breath. We release from our mind, body, spirit, and emotions delays, perfectionism, getting stuck, and avoidance. Take a breath. We release from our mind, body, spirit, and emotion the physical ailments that are associated with these thought patterns: heart attack, constipation, poor circulation, lack of bodily groundedness, hemorrhoids. Take a breath. And now the clearing sound is lamb. You could listen or you could join. At the count of 3, we're just going to take an inhale and exhale with the sound lam, Lam. 1, 2, 3.
Lamb.
Lam. One more time. Inhale. Lam. And one more. Inhale. Lam. And take a breath. Now, when we release, we got to take it and seal it up. Okay. So we take into our mind, body, spirit, and emotions that we are centered and anchored, as Sister Paula said, the light. We are anchoring the light. Take a breath. We are taken into our mind, body, spirit, and emotion. Radical surrender. Take a breath. We are taken into our mind, body, spirit, and emotion. Exhilaration. Take a breath. And lastly, we are taken into our mind, body, spirit, and emotion. That I am, we are happy. Take a breath. We give thanks for this anchorness. We give thanks for the light. We give thanks for the ancestral light. We give thanks for the wisdom that's being unlocked in this moment. We give thanks for everyone that's listening right now and everyone that will be listening as you continue to shift whatever is happening in their life so they can be anchored, so that their light can shine, radiate, shift, and support and heal not only themselves first, but the community around them and the world's consciousness. We know it is so. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
So we will continue in the silence. With every breath we take, we are going out. We're filling our energy field, and it's going to extend out from 22 feet out to 33 feet by the time we are finished with this meditation. Be still and know that our breaths are synchronized, our intentions are synchronized, And what we are doing is helping ourselves and also calming Mother Earth with our intentions, with our love, with our thoughts. We are editing timelines, potential timelines, and neutralizing any man made actions that have been done that could interfere with the actions of the waters and the actions of the land. With every breath, those things, known to us or unknown to us, are being neutralized such that our waters are calm and nourishing to the land. Our lands continue to be calm and nourishing. Our coastlines continue to be safe and stable, and our people continue to be safe and protected. And so we go into the silence, synchronizing our breath, connecting with each other through the pulse of our heart, and connecting the pulse of our heart to the pulse of Mother Earth. Welcome, Rohan. We're going into the silence, so you come at exactly the right.
Okay, wonderful. Sorry about the delay.
No, you're right on time. we bring this meditation to a close with the reminder that wherever you are planted, and I didn't get to call your names today, but I can see you, everybody here. I see Trail, you're here. You're anchoring that desert area that you're in. I see Ingrid, welcome. I see Dawn, welcome. Nellie, Tammy, Carl Anthony, Chrissy, Velita, Halima, Anu. Everybody is in their part of the world, anchoring the light and stabilizing and nourishing the grid point with their presence. Every single one of you are important. I'm going to end the actual meditation now, and I'm going to ask that we all sit here in the silence for another 5 minutes to deepen our own meditation and connect even more powerfully with Mother Earth. On Monday of this week, I had 2 different people reach out with dreams of tsunami. They said the tsunami is coming on the 5th. Today's the 5th. If it doesn't come, it means that our work is effective. So we end this session. Big thank you to Tonya. Big thank you to Havara. Big thank you to Rohan, who is anchoring, clearing, and resolving all of us. And we sit here for another 5 minutes, wherever you are in the world, nourishing the earth grid with your energy, with your intention. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.